Good morning, everybody. Today I will be taking class on the topic maps. So basically, maps are few images or they are the representation of areas, places, other countries, city, etc. It is the pictorial representation of different areas or the places. So basically, the maps can be divided into two, mainly physical map and cultural map. The physical map always depicts natural features such as physiography, climate, and so on. On the other hand, the man made features such as agriculture, industry, political boundaries, etc., are called as cultural maps. So, there are two types of maps. The first one is cultural map, and the other one is physical map. So, let me show you few images of physical map and the cultural map. So, now the first image is about the political map, which is a cultural map. Okay, in this political map you can see there are boundaries, state names, and so on. Now the second image is climate map. Okay, the image showing now is about climate map. In this climate map you can see the temperature, whether it is cold or whether it is hot, or how much the temperature is in different countries can be seen in this map. The third type of map is agricultural map. So, in this agricultural map, we can see that there are different types of crops. Each crop is represented by a different color or a different sign. The fourth type of map is soil map. So, this image represents the soil map. So, in this image, you can see that there are different shades or different colors given to different types of map. For example, if we are taking the soil of Kerala, you can see that different districts will be having different types of soil. So each soil will represent a particular color. I hope you can understand this. Okay, the fifth one is military map. So the military map is basically used by army men or military persons, and this map, from this map itself you can understand that it is hard to understand what this map shows. Only those military persons can understand this. A commoner will be having difficulty in understanding this map. The sixth type of map is historical map. The historical map represents historical events such as the starting period of a particular sultanate or an empire, etc. So this image represents the historical map. So now we discussed what a map is, different types of maps like the cultural map and physical map, and in those like cultural and physical map itself we classified many different types of maps. Okay, so now let's watch a video. At the end of this class, let's watch a video of how a map works, or how many types of maps we have, and what a map is basically. After classifying maps based on function, now we can classify map based on its scale. Okay, so based on its scale, the maps can be classified into two: small scale maps and large scale maps. Okay, so the small scale maps always includes map that shows world, continents, countries, states, large areas which only depict a small quantity of information is known as small scale map. On the other hand, the maps which shows larger informations of small areas, such as if we take for an example, if we take a ward or a village, it is a small space compared to a country, right? So if we take um, in consideration a village, it will be easy to represent all the things that happens in a village, or how a village works, or so many other things in a small map, in a map. So images that shows or the map that represents smaller information about larger areas are known as basically known as small scale map. But on the other hand, large scale maps are those that represents larger information about a small place or an area. For example, it can be a village, it can be a ward, something like, okay. So now we learned two different types of map classification. First one, it was on the basis of function. The other one was on the basis of scale. The first one was on the basis of function. It was cultural map and physical map. On the other hand, the map based on scales are small scale map and large scale map. The examples of small scale map is atlas map or wall maps. On the other hand, the examples of large scale maps are cadastral maps or topographic maps. I hope you all understood the class. Now I will present a video about maps, different types of maps and how they works. Thank you.
Maps are an important tool for understanding the world around us. They come in different types, each with their own purpose. A map is a visual representation of a place. Knowing which map to use at the precise right moment in time is an important skill for any aspiring geographer. Let's take a look at a few different types of maps. Political maps show the boundaries between countries, states, regions, and major cities. They're useful for understanding the political landscape of a region and knowing where one place ends and another begins. Political maps can show other features too, like roads and waterways. A climate map shows the different climate zones of a region and provides information about temperature, precipitation, and other weather patterns. When learning about the past, you may study a historical map. Historical maps show events or places from long ago, like battles, the locations of ancient civilizations, borders that have changed over time, and more.